36. And when you rent an apartment, putting down a security deposit, which would then be returned to you once you leave, is considered standard practice. However, things got pretty complicated for a Naples man whose sister moved down from out of state. I put him in touch with an expert so he can help you avoid the same problem.
She was waiting to get word on a different apartment, and it came available the very next day that she'd already put a deposit down on the complex down the street.
Less than 24 hours later, the sister said she tried to get her money back from the original apartment. They told her they can't.
They waived the application fee and the lease administration fee because she was a teacher, and it says no charge on there. And then they had the, after approved, the first thing is the security deposit of $300, and that's what she paid.
Brian Johnson wanted to know his rights. I connected him with local attorney Stephen Martin.
With a large organization like this could be just a standard business practice where they take a $300 deposit and they term it as a security deposit, but they're calling it a hold deposit. And if that's the case and they're not refunding this money, they may be exposed to all of these people. And then they could be in some trouble.
If it was a hold deposit, that would be something else.
It would be something different, I suppose.
The paperwork says security deposit. What is the right thing here?
I think that the right thing is just to, refund her money so that she could, move on, so that we can both move on.
Okay. All right. Let's see if they'll talk to us.
Your situation.
So we just left the leasing office asking to speak to the assistant manager, trying to speak to somebody. We did get a phone number to the marketing manager for the parent company, which I'm going to call right now.
The operator's mailbox is full.
I eventually left a voicemail that day and a few more on subsequent days. I've yet to get any response. Brian's sister has yet to see the deposit refunded back.
My philosophy on the legal system is it always gets down to, and we're simplifying it, but it gets down to who's the good guy and who's the bad guy, okay? And in this situation, if they're not talking to you and if they're not helping her out, even if they're arguably legally right, I don't know if it's the best thing for that business to keep the $300 deposit or whatever it is. I think the landlord would be wiser just to give her money back and help somebody else get a place to live.
Well, Brian says the experience has taught them a hard lesson. Know exactly what you're giving the money for and get it all written down on paper.